that is relevant for the day. Oh, it's only live now?
Yes, sorry, go
Are
live
we live?
now. Start again.
Okay. Yes. Hey guys, if you are in the live, please leave a message, say hi, say hello, so I can see that you're there. And let's give it a few more minutes before we officially start. Let's give some people some time to get in the show.
Okay, I'm seeing Lenny is trying to see whether we are live or not. Maybe, okay, we're live already. Okay, cool.
We're live? I see it on the stream. Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right, hey guys, welcome to the show. I only give 1 minute for those who are late, but let's start. This is episode 2 of Tokkok Thursdays with myself and Bing. This is the show where you come every Thursday to discuss, to talk, to mingle with us. And of course, we are going to be talking about and happening, everything and anything in Malaysia. Doesn't matter if it's about Sugarbabies, doesn't matter if it's about Clubhouse or anything else. This main topic of today, for this episode, the main topic of today is Clubhouse. And today I'll be your host, of course, with Bing over here. Bing, why don't you give it your introduction or intro story to all the people that don't know who you are yet.
Oh, hi. I am Bing. My ad is Bingchers, even though some people call me Bingchers or like Dentures. It's not associated with Dentures. It's actually from Adventures, but I think Dentures lah, whatever floats your boat lah. Yeah, I review cars and currently I'm in the midst of trying to grow the brand Drop the Top. A lot of planning involved, so yeah, a bit quiet now because busy with that. But yeah, I like to do stupid shit. Yeah, I'm done.
Yep. All right. So that is Ventures, one of your hosts for today for this show, and myself. I am Chu Yang. The full name is there, right? So I run Drop the Top Cars and Coffee in Penang. We are proudly Malaysia's first cafe and cabriolet concept store. Yes, we did it first. Right? If anyone's asking, if anyone's doubting, we did it first. So this show, let's start. Okay, did you know that you can buy Clubhouse invites for 40 ringgit on Shopee right now? Bing.
So it's up on Shopee.
Would you sell?
Yes.
Would you sell your invites?
Yes, I would definitely sell because all my friends not rich enough to own Apple one. All of us are Android users. So sell! Yes! Money! I actually have 4 invites right now.
So,
but I have 4 invites for Clubhouse. What about you?
Me too. 4 as well. So added together, that's what? 8 for 320.
Yeah. So anyone want to get
That's
invited?
320 ringgit right there. Right, for those of you who don't know what Clubhouse is, it is the latest social media that has all the hype on the internet right now. You might have seen people making memes of it. I think the Ming thing, made a very funny video making fun basically of all the types of people on Clubhouse. It's a fantastic video. If you have time after the show, please go and watch that fun video. Right, so Bing, tell the people what is Clubhouse. What does it do? It's a social media. Yes, we know that, but what does it do?
Okay, so how I come to know about Clubhouse is from people sharing it and saying like, oh, I want to be invited to Clubhouse. I want to be invited to Clubhouse. I was like, okay, it's another social media thing. I didn't really care so much about it until I saw all the big names using it. For example, I think one of the people that all of us follow is Elon Musk. And when Elon Musk used it, I was like, oh, okay, this is interesting. And then more and more big names started using it. And then I believe that I saw a post about Clubhouse. And then I was like, hey, got invite. So from what I knew is that you need to
Yes.
have an invite to go into Clubhouse. Then I felt, wow, super elite, right? That you feel the
Yeah.
that situation.
The
Android
prestige.
Yeah. But at the same
Yeah,
time,
yeah,
I want but I want to know what's the
yeah.
big hype.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So
Right, let
I
me
made Chu
give
Yang.
the people a little bit. Yeah, so let's give the people a little bit of an introduction of what Clubhouse actually is. So imagine if social media is a physical place, imagine Clubhouse as your dinner table, right? You imagine a very long dinner table that can hold an infinite amount of people. And in this dinner table, you have a few people that control the show. Basically, they're the loud mouths of the room. They don't let anyone else speak. They are the dictators in the room. They dictate all the attention and only they can speak, right? So Clubhouse is essentially this. And dictators can also choose other people to dictate the room with them, right? This is just like your gathering or your social dinner table get together with all your classmates, because essentially up to 5 or 8 people dominate the whole conversation, right?
Yep.
So that is Clubhouse. You need an invite to get into the app as a instead of a login, you need an invite. And
Yep.
yeah, so people are selling these invites. Supposedly it's super exclusive. You need to know the right people who have invites or extra invites to send to you and stuff. So yeah, it's getting a little bit out of hand. And when supply is so low, demand is so high, that's when you get people selling invites on Shopee.
Yep.
Yep. So anyone else in Clubhouse, please feedback to us. Type message, I'm on Clubhouse, I'm on Clubhouse. And you can also follow us on Clubhouse at the same @, right? At Ventures and at Chu Yang. Will be doing content there soon as well. Oh, one important thing about Clubhouse, it is not recorded. I think it is against the community guidelines to record stuff.
So wait, let me get this straight.
This,
If you record it, what will happen? Like, will you get banned?
yes, you will get banned, and in your profile, you can also see who referred you into Clubhouse, right?
Yes.
So that person gets in trouble too.
Oh, wow. So
Yes.
you are
Yes.
liable. Oh, you're responsible. Sorry, you're responsible for
Yes.
the person that. Wow. Okay.
Yep. It's just a very different kind of social media.
But okay, so for us like content creators, right? We like to, or what I would refer to as content creators, we like to do a video and then sometimes we like to splice it into smaller videos and then we like to share it on multiple platforms. However, we can't really do that. All we can do is maybe take a screenshot and then show like, hey, this is what we talked about. So question, if let's say I do, like right now, I'm actually on Clubhouse and not on YouTube Live, will the session be recorded and can someone go in and re-listen to it again? Or once that's it?
That's it. It's gone
Okay.
forever. Whatever you said on it is gone forever. So it is super interactive because, as you mentioned, there are a lot of big names, famous people, celebrities even on Clubhouse. I've seen Tony Fernandez on there. I've been in the same room as Tony Fernandez. And who else? Elon Musk. I've never been in the same room with Elon Musk, but you see a lot of big names that, I see him on a book somewhere. So yeah, these names are there on Clubhouse, which kind of makes it the exclusive thing, right? Wow, the big thing, all these influencers are there.
Yes, I
Made
think
us
that's
want to
what I
jump
like.
on the bandwagon immediately.
Yeah, I think that's what I like about Clubhouse is that I can be in the same virtual room as a celebrity. Like I can be there, but oh my god, I'm listening to Elon Musk talk. Wow. Of course, I don't think it's a very common thing, but that it's there, the possibility. I remember talking to my friend about it. It's like, wow, social media is so amazing, whereby Instagram, you're just a message away from talking to, let's say, Richard Branson. But now you can actually be in the same virtual room and listening to the person talk live. I think that's quite amazing.
Yeah. That is quite amazing, right? And
Yep.
was it your first experience where you got into the same room as the celebrity that you mentioned?
I've never been in a room with
How
a
was your
celebrity.
first? Mhm.
My first encounter with Clubhouse.
How was your first huh? Yeah. Your first room that you joined or your first day on Clubhouse? How was it?
I felt that when I went in, I really didn't know how things were because the title of the talks is very captionish. It's not a title like we're talking about this. It's very caption, like someone would leave a comment, that would be the title of the room. And I felt like, okay, maybe people are just talking. Then I clicked into it, like, oh, okay, this is actually a room. And actually that's it. You have other smaller tabs, but I think that's the main thing. I feel that when you go in, it doesn't really highlight when someone is talking. So you're I thought MCO and Penang now no ah.
It's like that every day. Rumpit doesn't stop for MCO, man.
Yeah, so I thought that it would actually highlight or bring the name up to show who is talking, but I had a problem trying to find out who was the one talking when there are like 10 or 20 speakers in the room itself. So that was quite
Yeah.
it was quite confusing for me, and I didn't know the separations. I remember we all went into one room because the time I went into Clubhouse was when you and were online, and you all sent me even like, hey, I'm talking about something that you like, why not you join my room? And all of us went into the same room, and we were like, huh, I thought you sent me invite. No, I didn't send you anything. Huh, I thought you were the one who sent me invite. So all of us kena con to go into this room that I think you or TJ created, but then actually none of us invited us into the room one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's essentially what happened.
Yeah. And then is it your invite or no? I invited TJ. So your invite was from someone that we didn't know. Was it?
Yeah. So what happened when I joined Clubhouse was that TJ was supposed to send me an invite to join Clubhouse. But then once I signed up for Clubhouse, what happens for you guys who don't know what Clubhouse is or how it works, like me, I super blur. You download the app, you sign up, and when you actually sign up, your friends who are in Clubhouse can see that you're trying to get into Clubhouse and they can refer you in. So they don't even have to send you an invite. It's basically this person is trying to get into Clubhouse. Do you approve or not? And this person, who I don't know, but thank you so much, said he's coming into Clubhouse. And TJ wasted his invite, so I'm sorry, TJ. Yeah.
Okay. So that's how you got in through the waiting list, not the non-invite. Okay, so that's how kind of invites start spreading around. She got referred into Clubhouse, and then she has 4 invites to pass around to other people. And the invites were initially limited to 2 people per person. So when I was in Clubhouse, I had 2 invites. Then as I spent more time on Clubhouse, they gave me another two or 3 invites, something like that. Yeah. So pretty interesting structure for social media, because normally you want people to sign up. I want as much volume of people as possible. But now it's like invite only.
But I think it's damn smart because it's like exclusivity. It's exclusive when you're in a club. You're like, hey, you got the invite or not? Shit, I didn't get the invite, but I want to be invited into this club. But I need an invite. How?
Yes. Yes. It invokes major FOMO. When I was first hearing about Clubhouse, I was like, I don't need lah. Social media only is another thing. I have my hands full with YouTube and Instagram and Facebook. I don't need anymore. And then people start asking, does anyone have a Clubhouse invite? And I'm like, you need an invite? And then a friend started passing around, hey, you need an invite? I can give you an invite. I'm like, I feel so special. That was the sort of exclusivity feeling that you get. It's super interesting how this worked out.
Maybe we should do that with like drop the top.
What are the more interesting rules?
Where drop the top is like exclusive club, invite only.
Not bad. And your entry will only be buying a drop the top.
Oh, walao, stressful. If you are asking which room the
Your
most
MX5
interesting,
club will absolutely be crazy. Sorry?
were
I
you
talked over
asking
you, my bad.
which room?
I was asking which are the more interesting rooms that you've been in? Have you spent a lot of time on Clubhouse?
Actually, I haven't. Like you said, there's just so many other social media platforms out there. So I've actually been more. I'm still more active on Instagram and TikTok. Actually, not so much Clubhouse, but every now and then, because actually Clubhouse, I'm using Android, so I have to use the iPad to go into Clubhouse. So what I will do is at night before I sleep, usually I just go into Clubhouse and see what is happening in Clubhouse, whether there's any topics that catches my attention. And the thing about going live, right, is that once you go in, you listen to what they're saying at that point of time. And if it doesn't catch your interest, sorry, I got fireworks here. And if it doesn't catch your interest, then you will just go.
Yeah. Oh, you muted. Just like on Clubhouse. So there's a lot of culture now around Clubhouse. So if you're not talking, you mute your mic. Then if more people join the room, the moderators call for a reset, which is basically a reintroduction of the room. So yeah, that's something that is only exclusive to Clubhouse. All these different culture and all these different lingo that surrounds the whole app. It's pretty interesting. So do you guys ever experience any awkward moments in dinner tables or gatherings with friends? You haven't been together for too long, then it's like, shit, don't know what to say. That happens on Clubhouse too. There are like silent rooms where everyone just go in and stay silent. So instead of being alone and silent, you are silent together.
What I really was very impressed with Clubhouse is that it doesn't lag. Like right now, I'm pretty sure people can see like, oh, we're lagging. But at that point of time, it doesn't lag. So when you talk, I know, oh, okay, immediately Chu Yang is talking. So there's no lag for me to accidentally interrupt you. And I think that is actually quite amazing.
It is. The feedback that you're getting, the audio response is instantaneous. And it feels just like you're talking to the other person without any latency. Whereas here, sometimes I start my thought and then you start your thought, but it's a little bit laggy, so we cross over. Yeah. That's something that Clubhouse has done really, really well so far.
Yeah, and to answer your question, just I haven't been into a lot of rooms, but I've heard of rooms before where, like, I think either you or TJ were telling me about this Korean room. So Korea has taken it to a whole nother level whereby they're using it as a dating app already. Right? You were the one telling me. Yeah.
Yes.
So
Koreans make everything into a K drama. Right, so any of you in the audience interested to pick up Korean chicks and Korean dudes, just simply get invited to Clubhouse, register your interest in languages as Korean, and then it will kind of just show up. And then which room is the Korean dating room, you have to kind of guess lah.
I can't imagine how it will be. It's like you go inside and all their profile pictures all look the same, like all from same family one, because all do plastic surgery.
All the Kims and Kingses.
It's just like, oh.
So okay, this show, we are never politically correct on this show. Politically correct is not, it's not possible on this show, especially with us here. It's like Tokkok goes anywhere.
Okay, Chu Yang, there's a question that someone asked from our live chat. Desmond Gakey Brian lah. He asked, have you tried cereal? Have you?
No, I don't know what it is.
Okay, so I have tried Stereo. It's literally another podcast app. And when you sign up for Stereo, you can make your own your emoji or whatever it is lah. And when you talk, it will just show your face talking. And it's between two people. That's as much as I know of Stereo. And the only reason how I know about Stereo is because Matt Watson was talking on Stereo. So I was just listening to some of his podcasts.
Oh. Oh yeah, you sent me a link. I didn't
Yep.
see the link yet.
Okay, I'm quite used to getting ignored
Very
one.
busy.
So yeah.
Oops. All right. For Clubhouse, would you start creating actively on Clubhouse?
The thing is, there's so many platforms now that I feel like it's a full-time job to be active on all platforms. It's like on Facebook. I think Facebook is the one that I'm not really active on. Instagram, I try to be active every day. TikTok, I try to be active every day. And even thinking about content for TikTok and Instagram is already like, wow, it's already quite a bit. And then there's YouTube,
Yes.
there's our live session every Thursday. And then we have to think about how to make videos. And even for YouTube videos, okay, what kind of content we want to make? What's the topic? What is the breakdown? What is the skeleton of it? So if I can, definitely, it would be great to be active on all platforms because, no matter what, it's good to just get out there and just be active everywhere. But it's like literally attending a party after party after party after party after party. There's just so many parties to attend in a day, if you really think about it that way. And sometimes it's honestly pretty draining lah.
Yeah.
What about you? Would you?
It is. Especially since all these different social media have their own strategy. It's like, for TikTok, you need this strategy. It is this audience. And Facebook is the same. It's this audience, an older audience. They are more into, educational stuff. And Instagram is like where all the photos of yourself exist. You need to put photos of your food on your feed, etc. It is honestly pretty draining. But for me, I would start actively creating on Clubhouse. Not to say create and document, but you can interact more freely there. And since nothing is recorded, good or bad, that is just like a conversation that happens.
Understand. Very
so the
spontaneous
first Clubhouse experience that I had, very spontaneous. So the first Clubhouse experience that I had was actually part of F&B talk or discussion rather in a group where I had Sean, which is the co-founder of Wizards, Yellow Brick Road, and Red Back. Then I had the founder of Burger Lab as well, Mr. Ren Yi. Yeah, and then a few other delivery app owners and founders as well. So it was quite a high-profile audience, and I'm just there in the corner, like, I want to join, guys. So that was pretty interesting to get to share your thoughts in F&B, etc. And it's really spontaneous, really quick, and you can just be as genuine as possible because honestly, you cannot expect some of the things that are asked. It's really just really, really spontaneous. For example, let's pick an audience right now, bring them up onto the live, they get to ask a few questions out of nowhere, and then you're just like, oh shit, I never rehearsed for this. So you can't really prepare for that,
Okay, why not we look at some comments in
is great about? Oh yeah, comments. Sorry, I can't see the comments. Let me go to another.
The top one
go
got
to
comments.
the YouTube live.
No, don't have to go to YouTube live. Just go StreamYard, the first column on the top there that says comments.
Smart low you. Sorry, a bit oh shoot, there are a lot of comments, right?
Yeah.
What's the latest one?
I'm just going
I can
it.
help Mazda Miata. Oh, someone offered you help for your Mazda Miata.
Yeah, so let me just show. So yeah, Kane has been helping with my MX-5 and C aircon issue. I really appreciate it. I'm just a bit skeptical, to be honest, because it's like sending your problematic child to many doctors and not getting cured. So yeah, I'm a bit worried a bit protective here. Next comment. Brian says Facebook a bit too boring already. Do you agree, Chu Yang?
Yes. It
Oh, really?
is.
Why?
Facebook now? My dad uses Facebook.
Okay, so I saw this comment where when Clubhouse is up and coming, suddenly TikTok becomes an old app like Facebook and Instagram. When Facebook was the only social media platform, it was like, wow, Facebook. And then when Instagram came into play, Facebook suddenly become old people's app. And then TikTok came into play. So they keep getting younger and younger and younger. And then the older social media platforms are catered for like older people.
Yeah. Because it honestly takes time to learn all this social media. It takes time. The user interface, everything is different from app to app.
Yeah.
And remember when Facebook was like for young people? Now it's like, where all the uncles are every day commenting on the recent news and stuff. It's like, what the hell? Crazy.
Yep.
TikTok as well.
Yeah.
It was all like kids memes at first, and now it's like, teenagers and a little bit over teenagers starting their dance careers there.
I actually love TikTok a lot because it changes the algorithm so quickly. For example, if I were to just like TikToks about, let's say, financial literacy, which is like stocks, how to be financially free, financial freedom. My next few TikToks will all be about financial freedom, people that are talking about financial freedom. The algorithm changes so quickly. And once I focus on, let's say, a cat video, and then the next few videos will just be animals, cats, animals, cats, animals, cats. But what I like about that is that it's so easy to cater to what I'm looking for. And I've learned actually so much from TikTok. Like I literally go on TikTok and I see like, oh, okay, this is happening today. Like when the Pfizer shot came out, the vaccine came out, I was like, oh, okay. And because TikTok is only 15 seconds, few seconds to a minute, you can get so much information in such a short amount of time, which I really, really love.
The format is, of course, very interesting. It's very short and very easy to consume. So the way you create content on there is very, very different also, right? You need to condense your stuff and simplify it to the essence.
Correct.
Interesting.
You should be more active on TikTok.
Right. So I tried lah. Yeah, it's so. I don't like it. I don't like making short videos. For me, I'm not used to it. I tried making a TikTok the other day. It's my most recent TikTok about making coffee for my colleagues at Bobo.
Yep.
The total footage time was 5 minutes. I had to cut so much out, and I don't even know what I'm saying in the 5 minutes.
Yep. No, but that's the thing. I like that. You have to always go out of your comfort zone because we're very used to YouTube videos whereby we can take as much time as we want doing whatever we want. But with TikTok, it's like, okay, I want to do this in this amount of time. I have to get the information out within 60 seconds. That's all I have. And it challenges you to a certain point. It's so different from all other social media platforms. And I'm really I really appreciate TikTok lah.
Yeah, it's pretty great. I've even seen some people review cars on TikTok, which is when I view the video, I'm like, this is top-notch stuff. Clubhouse. Thomas is here. Welcome to Tokkok.
Yeah. So we're talking about Clubhouse. Yeah, we're talking about Clubhouse for if got new people. We're talking about Clubhouse, what we like, what we don't like, basically all about Clubhouse. So if you have any comments, let us know. Yeah, Chu Yang, take it away. Let's
Yeah.
continue.
What do you think of Clubhouse? Are you on Clubhouse? All right. Let's continue. The good, the bad, and the ugly. What are the good things that you see about Clubhouse? What potential is there as content creators?
Content creator.
Uniqlo.
Content creator. I think
Do you see value in this, even though you cannot record?
I think it's sort of like a virtual classroom where you learn from really the very, very smart people. For me lah, if I go into Clubhouse, I see myself as someone
Mm.
taking in information instead of giving talks, because I don't feel like I'm in a place where I can really give out very useful value. That's how I would say. I'm very good at talking
Mm.
talk, yeah,
Mm.
but having opinions, but giving out value, for example, like you see all the huge celebrities, all the big players are the ones talking, and I think it's a very good place to absorb information. And I find myself, even now while I'm working, I'm listening to people talk. And sometimes you just don't have to focus 100%, but when they say something that catches your attention, sometimes you're just like, oh, okay, I want to listen to what they're saying.
Yeah. I think I pretty much agree with you on that topic. It becomes sort of, you use it in the same way as a podcast. You know, when you listen to a podcast, you usually listen in your commute, you have an hour to spare, or you're doing your workout, you just want to listen to something as white noise or background noise. I use it in that way as well. And it sort of just is perpetually there.
Yeah, yeah. So is there anything that you don't like about Clubhouse?
Bad thing about it for me, I don't like it. I don't like the fact that I can't record yet. I think that will eventually be a thing.
Mm.
But yeah, not being able to record is a bit inefficient, especially for people like us, where we want to, we want to have activity on all platforms: YouTube, TikTok, Insta, all this different stuff. If
Yep.
Clubhouse can be recorded, then yeah, why not? You can put it on strip the audio and put it on Spotify, Apple, iTunes, and etc.
Yep.
But without that ability, it's a bit hard for us to fully utilize it every day. What do you think?
I actually like the fact that you are like talking to someone at a very personal level. I think because, like, for example, for us, when we think about this podcast, this live podcast, it is very, we are like, okay, we have to talk about this is our introduction, here are our main points, and here is the end. Whereas for Clubhouse, I think it's a very spontaneous, very raw type of connection that they have. And like you said, I can ask you on the spot now, are
Totally
you a
agree.
virgin? And then you're like, I have to answer, shit, how? What am I supposed to do?
I refuse to self-incriminate.
Yeah. So I think that's I think that's the good part of Clubhouse. And I completely echo what Thomas is saying, whereby he said that I think not being able to record is awesome because it creates an urgency for people to listen in. It's true. It's like when you're talking to someone and you're not going to like, yeah, I can always play the recording later and listen and rewind. You really have to, okay, what's this person saying?
Yeah.
So
Correct.
I think
You have to be very present. You have to be
yeah.
very present. That's interesting.
Yes,
That's
I totally
interesting.
agree with you, Thomas.
It's a different perspective. I would like to record. Yeah, but Thomas has very accurate points there as well.
Yeah. Sorry, you're saying?
Is it the next big social media? Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Is it
I'm
the
not
next big social media thing? FOMO is a strong
if
thing.
if they open it up to Android users, maybe, but I don't know whether they want to keep it as an elite sort of thing or they're going to dilute it because I feel when they open it up to Android users, they might dilute it in a way. But like you said, going on this media platform, you have to tune in to listen. You're not going on to like scroll through and read what people are doing every day, what they're eating, what car they're driving, what car they bought. It is really going in and listening intently, like what do you think about this specific topic at this point of time? And you have to be, like you said, very present at that point of time.
Yeah, I was pretty sad when they didn't allow Android to open up. But if that opens up, I definitely see it being the thing for a certain amount of time. But
Yep.
I think the value proposition is also very, very, how to say, it's more niche than TikTok, for example.
Correct.
TikTok is just very fast, consume, be happy, just smile, done. You can close the app. But this requires effort.
Yep.
Each room I've been in that is well moderated goes on to 3 hours. 3 hours.
Crazy.
It gets a bit crazy sometimes, but it depends on the moderation.
True. So there's a comment here from Xiao Cayman. As an avid podcast listener, I like it. If you're lucky, very influential people may choose to speak on this platform because sometimes they are too busy to record and edit a media to post, which is YouTube. Oh, I totally agree with this. I completely agree with this. Because sometimes I think you just want to, it's like talking to a friend, you know. You go on Clubhouse, it's like you're dialing into your friend, and then you're like, hey, I want to talk to you about this right now. What do you think? What do you think about this talk? And then the conversation is just there. And then you're like, hey, if you want to listen in, feel free to listen in to what we're talking about. If not, then okay lah. You can just go join another conversation out there. What are your
I think
thoughts?
right now it's still in the very raw stages. I think right now it's still in a very raw stage where people are still using it in a very straightforward sense. It's like, yeah, I want to talk about this. And their goal is actually to sell you an item. So I'm going to talk about this, lead the topic to here, and then eventually sell you my masterclass program. I've seen a lot of that kind of rooms open up. It's like how to sell to anyone, and then they sort of like do this shit, and then they ask you questions and stuff and stuff and stuff. In the end, they're just subliminally promoting their content, which is just I don't really like it. When the intention is to sell, in the end, your mindset is different. You want to hype things that are valuable. Opposite end of the spectrum, I saw Jen Chia. If you guys know Jen Chia, type a comment in the comment box below. That's the girl who has a personality called Auntie Xiao. She had a BMW 2 Series video that went viral, I think 1 or 2 months ago. And then she's supposedly the best sales girl in Malaysia. So shout out to So I'm Jen. I love her content. And they basically got into a room with a few other more comedic influencers in Malaysia and made fun of the people selling masterclasses on this program. So it was called Shark Tank 2.0 or something like that. Or like, let us mentor you, we will change your life. They basically had a 3-hour session making fun of all the people selling their programs. I thought it was amazing. Yeah, so really up to interpretation. I think it's still raw, it's still up to interpretation. It's just a blank canvas. And wherever you take this creatively is up to you.
Yeah, I think.
We got a comment saying we'll.
Yes,
sorry,
go
ahead. Let me just scroll through the comment.
Okay. I think in such a fast-moving world, I think right now, like our world has dua kali ganda, like ×2 of everything that has been going on, where we want everything at the tip of our finger. Like we want information so quickly, want it now. I think Clubhouse is a very good app where we take a step back, really absorb the things that we are listening to instead of skipping. I'm pretty sure both of us do the same thing, whereby when we watch a video or we listen to a recorded podcast or video, where like I just want to skip to the part where I want to know about this thing, and that's it.
Yeah. There's a level of spontaneity and surprise, the element of surprise. And like Thomas said, drop the top, spot exhaust on, and Clubhouse in a room that's open. That actually does happen. Some people are on Clubhouse and literally put the title, "Listen to me eat dinner." That happens as well.
There's already ASMR on Clubhouse.
Yes.
Okay.
Would you tune in to the room that says, "Listen to me chew," and listen to me brush my teeth?
I think honestly, a lot of guys will listen in if it's a girl's pick. It must be a hot girl, got a bit of boobs. Confirm all the perverted guys will confirm.
Oh shit. Maybe that can attract. Oh my god. Imagine if influencers start doing this. You need to pay, and then the title is "Listen to Me Shower." Oh, I tell you, that will sell like hotcakes.
Maybe it's already there, you never know.
Ooh. By the way, Dennis Yin's wife bought a drop the top. Interesting.
Nice.
Yes, it's
Okay.
nice. E46 drop the top. Good. More drop the top is always good. We got a question here. Will Tokkok Thursdays ever be on Clubhouse? Bing, is that a possibility?
But it can't be repeated content, right?
What do you mean repeat content?
Like,
Can
let's
you
say if
elaborate?
like Tokkok Thursdays right now on YouTube, and then if you do it on Clubhouse, would it be completely different? Would it be exactly the same? What would it be?
True. The format will be completely different.
Yeah.
The format will be completely different. So the reason why we have Tokkok Thursdays is to, of course, cover the important and relevant topics that reflect this period and time for us in Malaysia. So now it's Malaysia. Clubhouse is a big thing. So we're going to just talk about Clubhouse, get our thoughts out there, and basically have our 2 cents on the latest happening and see how we can explore further, right? And on Clubhouse, it's totally different. It's like there, done. Pay for Chris OnlyFans.
Crazy. Claro.
Oh my gosh. OnlyFans is also a big thing. Is it big in Malaysia though? Have you heard of anyone in Malaysia that is active on OnlyFans?
Can you explain a bit about OnlyFans?
All right, I'm a bit ashamed that I can explain what OnlyFans is, but here goes. OnlyFans is a social media platform where women and men are able to ask for subscriptions. I think you pay for OnlyFans. Yeah, it's a revenue generating thing. For the people that provide content on OnlyFans, basically you need to pay. It is like Patreon but for nudes. Yes, it is Patreon but for nudes. If you don't know what Patreon is an app or a platform, a platform that allows people to support their favorite artists, whether they sing or whether they draw or whether they commission art or write or anything. As long as you're a content creator, you're on Patreon and people can support you and your work, right? And OnlyFans is basically that, but the naughty version. 18 below cannot join.
This is the first time I'm hearing about OnlyFans.
Yes. Yeah, me too. I just read it just now.
Sure.
Subscribe. Oh my god.
Okay, so apparently
a friend told me just now.
So apparently a lot of people are wanting Chris to have an OnlyFans page. So Chris, ball is in your court, okay? OnlyFans. We expect it up by tomorrow, maybe.
Yeah, we're looking forward to that.
Yeah, man.
Chris and OnlyFans. What the shit? Yeah, people are taking this a little bit. It's a bit insane already. I think with how progressive social media is and what it allows, it opens the door to so much shit. And the thing is, these things work because people use it. People are
I
fucked up enough to pay for this. That's why it exists.
I think the escalation came in when the pandemic came because everyone is cooped up at home. So the usage of social media has increased tremendously. Of course, I don't have any statistics to prove this, but I think it's because of that that so many social media platforms are also popping up. So many podcasts, so many people are going live, so many people are trying to talk about everything, and it's because everyone is just online. I remember the first MCO where all of us had to stay at home. We couldn't go out. It was crazy. Everyone was commenting on so many things on Facebook, and everyone was just everywhere. Every post I saw everyone's name commenting on so many things.
Yeah. Yep. Hello, Ahmad Irfan. Welcome to the live. We are in the middle of talking about Clubhouse, about Onlyfans, about MCO, and how it came to be where we are today. Yeah, definitely MCO has accelerated the traffic up. So many people are working from home, and we all know when you work from home, you are not at your desk for the full 8 hours working your ass off. You're just there for the 30 minutes you need to get an important thing done, and then you'll be on your bed or by the fridge the next 30 minutes, then you'll be back finishing another task, and then you're gonna get another snack. It's just the way it is. It's just most people are just like that, scrolling their phones and whatever. Yeah.
Yep. True.
Chris.
I don't even notice I'm doing this one, okay? I'm just like, yeah. Chu Yang, you speak like you're very
You speak like your
experienced.
experience. Nah,
Chu Yang is very
I would
experienced. He got
never.
innocent face only, very experienced one.
I just friend told me, so I just kind of know the surface. Yeah. Other than that bad influence friend, who would have known what OnlyFans was, right, guys?
Okay, so
So let's go on to our next topic. Let's move away from OnlyFans to another shady territory topic. Did you hear about SugarBook?
I honestly don't know that the app is called SugarBook, but I think is it related to Sugarbabes?
SugarBabes, no. SugarBabies, yes. So apparently, SugarBook is an app in Malaysia that is like Tinder. It is like Tinder, but
Yeah.
for people who want to find sugar daddies and sugar mummies.
Oh, sugar mummies also got.
Probably lah. It makes sense, no?
I don't know, man.
People are saying it's SugarBook or SugarBook. I think it's SugarBook. I saw it on the news as SugarBook, not SugarBook.
I have to explain Surga book to you. Surga, okay, so Chu Yang's Malay is very bad. Surga is heaven in Malay.
Heaven Book?
Yeah, so they're calling like Surga book, like sugar book is Surga book. Punny. Just laugh and move on. Just laugh.
Pani.
Punny.
Pani. Yes, Pani. Right, so this whole situation started when SugarBook thought it was interesting, it was sassy, it was fancy to do so. They published their top users. in universities, and they ranked it. They ranked the top university students that used SugarBook as a promotional marketing material. And yes, it went viral, but the backfire was insane. Do you know what happened to SugarBook?
Well,
They actually it went viral, and then the government basically was like, no, this is not proper application. This is sinful. This is haram. This is bad. This is no. We cannot accept this. And within, I think, 2 weeks since the post, the promotional content went viral, now the owner is in I think, in jail or lawsuit or something like that. It's just he's in criminal trouble. They actually locked him up. Yeah.
wow.
Bing, I have a question.
Huh,
What
ask.
would you feel if you were the marketing manager that approved the making and the creation of this top 10 list of users in Malaysia ranked by university, and this happened? What would you do?
If I approved it, I actually think
Yes,
it's
if
very
you were the one
smart.
that proposed and approved.
I actually think it's very smart. But then again, I don't know whether it violates the Data Protection Act and basically giving out information where more sugar babies are from. But I mean, if you're already on that,
Yeah, so the top one was Sunway. Yeah. The top university was Sunway. The second one was my university or college, Taylor's. It was the second one. The app did not exist when I was there, so no, I did not use it.
are you surprised? Are you even surprised it's Sunway and Taylor's? Like when I saw the list, I'm not even surprised. Like, okay, Sunway, Taylor's. Okay.
I was surprised Sunway was first. I expected Taylor's to be first because Taylor's is known for the all the rich girl school, the rich boy
Personality.
school, and everyone wears streetwear to class. Yeah. That was surprising to me. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got you. Okay, so if let's say got sugar mommy lah, would you be a sugar baby? I think guys will still be called sugar baby lah, right? Would you be a sugar baby if there was a sugar mommy?
The monetary benefit is appealing, especially if you're talking about, hey, come, you be my sugar baby, I buy you Boxster. Wow,
Yes,
fuck. Okay, wait, I need to consider.
Yes or
No,
Don't give me
I
a
have dignity. No, I have.
Why not?
No, I have dignity. That's the main thing.
So you're
I have
saying that
dignity. I cannot. I'm saying for me, I find it to be a what is the thing to describe that? I find it not to be in my best interest to be caught with a sugar mommy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I
For
understand.
other people who are into that, I don't judge. You can do whatever you want with your body and with your money. It's not my place to say anything. But for me, I will never sell my time and body to another sugar mommy or daddy for stuff. Yeah.
Just to highlight, a lot of people
Boxster, where do you sign up?
yeah, man. Like where oh sorry. Baldwin is saying, wow, Boxster, where do you sign up? And then Johan is saying, so I'll be a sugar baby and I'll drive a Porsche tomorrow. Yeah, live in the moment, man.
Sometimes it's just your time, not your body. Yeah, but that depends. That depends on the agreement between you and the sugar parent. That depends on you and the agreement between the sugar parent. Some is time, but then Yeah, no, I need time for myself, man.
That okay.
Yeah, I just realized how that came out wrong. So, Bing, would you consider to be a sugar baby for someone else? Is that
Yeah.
a profession? Yes.
Yeah. I
What?
like actually asked Lenny, I was like, hey, if I become sugar baby, you okay? Then if you want, then become lah. But for me, is really, like you say, monetary benefit and no physical at all. And for me, I can actually, I think if they're so rich, right, they actually did something right in life to become that rich. And I could probably benefit from listening to their stories. If they just want company, I could be like, hey, how do you get so rich? Okay, you want to buy me something at the same time, make me listen to you? Yeah, sure, why not? It's like a one-on-one session where I listen to their life story and learn from that lah. So yeah, I get rich, I get stuff. I can listen to a life story of someone who is successful. Why not? That's how I see it. That's really how I see it.
This
It's so
is this is where men and women differ. People
why?
like me, I care about dignity. I care about what people think of me. I care about ego and all this. It's basically down to ego. Rationally, I agree with you 100%. If it's not for the sex, if nothing is going in my butthole, if I'm not going into someone else's body, it's good. We talk. You give me stuff. Okay, what? Rationally, that good agreement. What? I spend time with you. You read totally. I totally agree with you there. But the problem is, I am a guy and
Why?
my
Why
ego is too big to the point where I cannot let other people raise me who are not my parents.
raise you who are not your parents? Wait,
I
what?
can bring my F3 mods. No,
What do you mean you cannot let people
I
who are
cannot
not your parents?
accept. I cannot let people who are not my parents raise me that way or like feed me that way. I give you all the monetary benefit lah. Then as long as you spend time and sex with me, of course. Okay, that came out. Shit, that came out so wrong.
Yeah, I'm really trying to understand here. Why parents suddenly, or are you trying to say that you feel
Sayang. Let's sayang.
you feel wrong to your parents if you become a sugar baby? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. But I'm pretty sure if you go back and
It's
give
like-
your parents a monster, they will be happy. They'll be like, oh, why?
哎呀，长大了啊，grow up 了，Oh my god! Yeah, it was all me. It was all me. See home Alabama. No, that's not what you. Oh man, language is not a strong suit tonight. Damn.
Yeah, you just have to go out there for 2 months. In
That's
2
no
months,
full well what that meant.
yeah. So yes,
Partially. Partially, Boxster. Yes, but things are better when you earn it and you buy it yourself. It's different.
hey, but if you are sugar baby, you are investing time. It's a service, and you are getting paid for your service. What? No, it's a transactional relationship.
When you,
It's agreeable.
yeah, when you put it that way,
You just
yeah,
have to be
yeah,
very.
when you put it that way, same thing lah. Ego cannot. Guy, as a guy, I cannot.
Okay.
How will I ever, if I one day get because that relationship is more business, right? It's a transaction.
Yeah.
I agree on this, you pay me, I give you the service and the investment that you ask for, right? Then what if one day I want a romantic relationship and my romantic partner knows that I do this as a either main income or side income? For me, if I were that partner, I cannot accept this. So therefore, I don't think.
Then you have to choose lah. For example, like I asked Lenny say, okay, he's okay. Sometimes you get a partner who is okay. And let's say he says no. Then I'd be like, okay, well, then I won't do it anymore. Who is more important to you, or what is more important to you? Is it you earning the money and you being a sugar baby with this high amount of cash? Is that more important than your love of your life? Which one is more important? So if you prioritize the person you love and you want a romantic relationship with, they'll be like, okay, then I will forego this side. I will not be a sugar baby to pursue this relationship with you. If not, then there are girls who also say like, you know what, you don't love me for who I am, then screw you. I can go find someone else. Perfectly fine also. There's no right or wrong.
True. There is no right or wrong. But for me, imagine if that happened, right? And my partner is okay with it up until a certain point. She is like, okay, I don't want to see this sugar mommy in your life anymore. I don't care if she gives you money. Then, okay, we end it there. And imagine 10, 15 years down the road, you get married. And that sugar baby and sugar parent experience will forever be a red stain in your history. It will forever be there. If you know that guy's husband, that girl's husband was a sugar baby before. That is like killer, man.
You're already tainting the name. Instead of looking and judging already, right? Why can't you be like, hey, you were a sugar daddy before. How was it like? Cause there's so many levels to it and it's transactional. So you can be like, were you a sugar daddy that needed sex, or were you a sugar daddy that just needed company? I think it is very subjective, and you cannot just say, oh, your sugar daddy means you pay girls sex. It's not so straightforward as that. I think people need to stop having it in your mind, like, oh, it's a tainted thing, it's a bad thing. Because these girls are also accepting that fact and they understand the risk. I've seen some videos where sugar babies are like, it's actually very dangerous. You're putting your life at stake here when you go and meet someone who is like twice your age. But I'm okay with it. And if the girl is okay with it, then okay lah. And you choose to have that as something that is part of your life, as something that can be made a history or a chapter of your life. So why should you be afraid of that if you are the one who decided to do it?
Yeah, that's fair. That's totally fair. Because there's layers to it. As you said, it's not binary. It is not a sex to money transaction, like 100%. Of course, there are cases like that, but it's not 100% of it. So it is fair to say not all sugar relationships are created equal.
Yeah. And if my boyfriend, I'll be like, hey, you just give me 1 more month. I can get you a Porsche. I'm pretty sure he'll be down with that way. I can get you Porsche. 1 more month only. Just tahan for 1 more month.
2 more months, Carrera. 1 more month with Boxer only. Next month, Carrera, Cabriolet.
3 months, Rolls Royce, Rolls Royce.
I give you 6 months. I close my eye, close my ear for 6 months. Go ahead.
Private island.
Oh man.
Aduh. Yeah. Wow.
Okay, I never imagined this would be today. Yeah. Should we take all right, let's take 15 minutes-ish of questions.
Wow, I don't know whether got questions. Everyone is just commenting. I'll be sugar baby and I'll drive a Porsche tomorrow. I still think this is an amazing comment. Thanks, Johan. Someone told me sugar baby dudes need to be below 25 years old. Do you still qualify?
Yes, I still qualify. The main thing is you need to look like this.
What's that?
A little bit, baby fat. This is a little bit baby fat, don't get me wrong. Then you're okay. if people go out and all the aunties are going, oh, pok pok choy, people are going, it means you're okay.
Justin says, someone said you should always have a side income. It's true. Have many avenues for
true.
revenue. It's true. Correct.
Yeah, diversify your portfolio.
Correct. Wanted sugar mommy buying Porsche 718 for with. What other things? Tomorrow see being dry spider. Okay. I got 24 hours, guys. Let's make this happen. I share with everyone.
What the-
Everyone. Come.
Let's get being a sugar daddy.
That's the word. I share with everyone.
Oh man.
One says some are just looking for a company. We completely agree. Mr. Average Savings, a man who pretends to be rich in order to get attractive women is not a sugar daddy. Says the I expect nothing less. Let's see.
Oh, Justin, no, don't go there.
Wow, wait, I'm still going through all.
Bundle cars with sugar daddy and services.
Chu Yang, still got time. Porsche.
Yeah.
Just I'm 17, but I look 20.
Okay, what? Below 25?
Oh, Chu Yang should bundle cars with sugar daddy mommy services. I'm imagining.
I'm not against that idea.
I'm imagining your boss.
I'm just imagining how it will work.
Imagine your boss like, boss.
做咩贵？是呢？
Yeah.
Lexus guy in the house. Hello HP.
Brian says, try checking out a video by Sneaky Sushi where there was a video about 10 questions on a sugar baby. If you all want to know, go check it out. I haven't seen it.
Yeah. The latest news is that she just got caught. Sentenced to something. I don't know how serious it is. He just got sentenced to something.
Okay,
HP
guys,
call me salty daddy.
This is why all of us always kacau HP.
Yeah, this is why we always roast him 24/7 whenever he posts anything.
HP, everyone is like, HP, HP, HP. Aduh.
What's up, daddy? Horsepower time. Horsepower daddy.
But yeah, is there anything else you want to add, Chu Yang?
Right.
Shall we show this? I think it's been an hour.
Yeah, we're going overtime today. Let's save some more stuff for the next episode.
I hope you guys have been entertained.
Yeah, let's call it a day. Let's call it a day and end this episode of Tokkok Thursdays. Hope you guys enjoyed the Tokkok. Hope you guys got value from us sharing about Clubhouse, social medias, as well as a sinful haram topic such as SugarBook. I learned a new thing today. SugarBook. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for joining. Thank you guys so much for supporting. And without further ado, bye-bye.
Nice ending, anticlimactic.
I cannot end what? You have to end what? Damn, I'm late. I haven't given my thoughts. Okay, whoever is seen with a new Porsche in the next month, we know where they got it from, lah.
Okay. Yes. Correct. Okay, so
Right.
thank you so much guys for
Cheers,
tuning
guys.
in.
Bye.
Yes. Thank you so much. Bye guys. Join us next week. We'll be having our Tokkok Thursdays 9 p.m. Yeah, get in touch with us via YouTube or Instagram and catch you guys next week. Bye.
See you guys next week. Bye bye. Cheers.